The rain falls in Terrebonne Parish, much needed rain. That's also news this week anyway. But we're now going to end Week in Review with some of the lighter news packages, including the Bubba Dove Fishing Rodeo, some talks from Jack Rodriguez, talks about the George Rodriguez Foundation, NSU segment, which featured Nichols baseball, and we also had a benefit for Sam Stufley here on Bayou Top. We'll take a little look at all of those.
Today we're finishing up what we started a year and a half ago, right? And that was to take care and feed the black sheep, going and coming back. And today makes full circle exactly a year and a half ago today since we gave them that supper at the Civic Center. If you look at the medal, it has Welcome Home Black Sheep 6511, and on the back side we gave each soldier a coming home medal, and also we gave them a medallion from the VFW Ladies Auxiliary. This is to show honor for the service that these guys did for us. Oh, this was great. I tell you what, we've been looking forward to today. It's been a long time. We're glad everybody's back. It's come full circle, and we can't wait to finish serving them in the future.
Today has been a very special day, just like Mr. Jack said. Over the past couple of years, I mentioned this earlier, he and I became really good friends, and a big part of that is because we've shared some of the similar experiences, both past, present, and future. And I think that's why this means so much to me. I'm surrounded by people who have experienced what we've gone through all of the veterans organizations, whether it's American Legion, VFW, Ladies Auxiliary. We all share something as far as serving our country. So that means so much more to me to be here surrounded by friends and family who we all have something in common with.
Yeah, as you know, this is for my son and her brother, who passed away March 29th, 2009, and we're just our third year, and everything we collect goes to mostly scholarships and some charities, and we really miss our son and of course her brother, and we try to keep his name alive, and he's helping children get young men and women go to college, and This is going to be our biggest year yet. We've had a lot of sponsors on the board over here. We've had a lot of good sponsors, a lot of people who bought tickets. I mean, no one, basically we called, said no. Everyone donated and surpassed last year's, and we want to thank everyone. And the monies, 100% of the monies do go towards scholarships, and we do some charities also. And with that, we dedicate this to Gordon Bubba Dove Jr. and to keep his name alive and well.
I got to tell you, I've been reading this. They sent out this to me earlier today, the flyer for Sam Stufley. And if you can, Steve, tell us a little bit about the poker run that you guys are going to have as a fundraiser for.
Sure. Well, actually, it's a full-line benefit. Besides the poker run, we have an auction that's going to go on, and we have a band. Mark Duplantis' band, Voodoo Bayou, is going to be playing, and he'll tell us a little bit about that too. So we're doing a poker run to get a lot of the bikers involved. They're great about spreading the word, and they're very good about that. So besides the poker run, we've got food that's going to be cooked. We've got a jambalaya for 500 or more, white beans, and then at a certain point, the band's going to stop, and then we have an auction, and we've got guys like Nikki that are kicking in and helping me to get corporate sponsorship and items for the auction and cash donations. So it's going to be a fun-filled day.
That is going to be this Saturday.
Correct. This coming Saturday starts at Mike Bruno's. Registration starts at 9 in the morning, and registration ends at 10:30. So between 9 and 10:30, everybody can sign up and do the poker run. And from there, everything carries on to the different stops at J. Don's, Flintstones, our bar. Then it ultimately winds up at Miss O's bar right behind on Corporate and Target. Right there, we've got that whole parking lot that's going to be set up, and we got tents and
perfect.
So
perfect,
and that's where the final setup's going to be for the band and the food and the auctions and everything.
I'll jump down to Mark. Mark, tell us a little bit about Sam and the situation with him and why You know, we're trying to raise this money for Sam.
Well, Sam is actually my neighbors. He's a very dear friend of ours. It's just his fourth battle with cancer. And as you all know, I mean, it's never a good age to deal with something like that. But Sam is 35, 36. His daughter and my daughter actually are best of friends, 7 years old. And it's a situation. He's a great guy. He's full of life. He's helped a lot of people in his 36 or so years. And it's just a situation that we feel that if we could try to, help them out, of course, financially, it can't be easy with one bout with cancer, let alone four. And it's going to have its effect on the family and whatnot. And we're just doing everything that we think we can do to try to lend a hand.
This year, of course, y'all had an up and down season. Y'all really ended strongly with that 3-game sweep of McNeese State and did well in the Southland Conference tournament. But your first season as head coach taking over, what have you been trying to focus on in your first season as the head baseball coach at Nicholls State?
I guess, a lot of things were in store from what we've done the last few years, but mainly we need to continue our success in the classroom. That was a big thing. But my biggest goal, other than keep trying to take the next step as far as, trying to win the Southland Conference tournament and moving on there, was to try to beautify Didier Field as much as we can in our facilities. Every little thing we can do really is really magnified. So all the little things, try to get our surface better, our dugouts better. We got some new bleachers coming in. We got a new press box coming up. So just little things like that. That's really been a huge concern of mine as we head into year 2 next year.
Now you talk about these little things to beautify the field, make a better surface. Do you think that will transition into better recruits coming in, better athletes, and ultimately a better program?
I do. I think that it's every little bit counts. I think now when young men are being called and recruited by Nicholls in July for their rising seniors, I think it's an exciting thing for them because they see the success we've been having. And little things like going 8-1 against teams in our conference from the state of Louisiana, McNeese, Northwestern, and Southeastern. We beat in those 9 games and went 8-1, so that's huge. So they know about that already. So when they come to Nicholls this summer to maybe play in a tournament there or just come on a visit sometime, just so they can see one thing that'll stick in their head, and small things like that really help out.
What is the latest venture that's going on? I know you guys introduced it just the other day, but I saw the print of it as you came in, and maybe Jason could get a shot at that print as you're speaking. What exactly is going on with George Rodriguez?
Well, we've got a big show coming up this summer at the LSU Museum of Art. It's in the Shaw Center of the Arts, downtown Baton Rouge. And because of the show, we wanted to kind of do something to help education and the arts, because that's what our foundation's about.
Very good. And if you can, expand on that foundation, how long you guys been in existence, what exactly is your goal? Because you do help the arts. We were talking a little bit of when we came on that my role in the educational system here in Terrebonne Parish is with the arts, and we look to you guys a lot for things that are going on. So talk a little bit about the foundation, how it was established, what's its goals.
Well, we founded it about 2 years ago. It's all about infusing the arts into the education system, because in Louisiana especially, it's one of the first things that gets cut. And we want to do all that we can to make sure teachers and principals and everybody realizes how important the arts are. So our main goal is to bring the arts into every classroom that we can. So not just in your arts classes, but bring it into your history classes, into your math classes, into your science classes. And so we do that by offering art supplies to schools in need through George's Art Closet. We give away packets that have a year's worth of art supplies. We also do a scholarship art contest. This past year we gave away $45,000 in scholarships to high school juniors and seniors from across the state. We had about 500 entries. It was really great, from 114 cities across the state. And so we try to impact the entire state as much as possible.
Very good.
We also put up free lesson plans on our website, so the teachers can learn how to bring the arts into their classroom.